We bring you Azana. Now, she came onto the music scene at a relatively young age and gave us hit songs, Your Love, Ngize, Ngifike as well. Makhosazana Masango, famously known as Azana, has been on an upward trajectory since then. She released a debut album in July 2020 called Ingoma, which secured the #1 spot on in South Africa's Apple Music pop charts. And she's collaborated with well-established artists such as Afriikan Papi, Disciples of House, as well as Sanel Musician, just to name a few. And now she's released her newest single, Higher. She joins us via video link to tell us more about it. Azana, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. The first thing, I mean, the song opens up and my brr jumps at me. Very much Brenda Fassie inspired at the beginning. Talk to me about the song.
That's so interesting. It was inspired by my brr. And this other time I was listening to, because I listen to a lot of old music that is not really old because it never gets old because it's so legendary and it's so nice. So I was listening to it and I was like, we can do this again, but differently, of course. I mean, we as artists always bring back songs. So it was only a pleasure bringing the song back as well. And it's called Higher. And the part that you're talking about right now is the higher, higher, oh higher. Oh, you take me higher, higher, oh higher. And so I was like, this is beautiful. Let us bring it back. And that's how it happened.
Absolutely. Nostalgic moments right there. I would have sang with you there, but I'd rather you do it, and I'll stick to my day job. But, you know, the song is a love song, essentially. What inspired you to write, the song?
So when we grow up, there's been really happy moments in my life growing up. There's moments where I talk about my mom doing certain things to me. And this other time she was putting on my socks. And I always talk about how I feel like that was the happiest moment in my life. So there's like bits and pieces like that in my life that I'll never forget. So when you are in love with someone, they bring those kind of feelings back. And those feelings are very important and they're very unique. So when I say, take me back to the times when the children used to play outside all day, I'm saying take me back to the happiest moments in my life. Because I know that you can do that because you love me and you show me love. So it's talking about how love can take you back to all the good times that you've had in your life. And you take me higher. You put me on cloud 9 because you show me so much love, and I love that. So that's what the song is about. It's about taking me back to those moments where I felt like I was the happiest in my life.
And I mean, that's what we need to be focusing on at the moment, because we've got a lot of doom and gloom all around us. Love is definitely a message that needs to be making the rounds going into the festive period as well. I really found your album art very daring. I don't know if we'll be able to show that, but if you haven't seen Azana's album art, do just Google Higher and have a look at that album art. Talk to me about that photo shoot and why that daring album art.
I think I've always been like that. Even for my first album, it's not an album art, it's my single art for Higher. And it looks like an album art because it's so bold. But even with my first album, I decided to show off myself without hair, and my skin was darkened and my lips were gold, and we wanted to bring that back as well. And this time there was gold all over my body as well. And I decided to say, this is me, take me as I am. You know, it was showing the boldness even in the song because my voice is very powerful in that song. So it all just makes sense together. The album art, if you haven't seen it, go to any digital platform, the internet, you'll see it. I love it. It's one of the best works. It was shot by OK Machozi, and the artistic direction came from him, myself, and also Johnny. And I had a lot of fun. It was a beautiful shoot, and it's a beautiful cover. Thank you for realizing that.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is, Azana, and we're going to leave it on that note.